Welcome back to our fabulous channel where we bring you the juiciest and most captivating content. Today, we have an extra special treat for all you anime fanatics out there. We'll be diving into the thrilling world of an anime series that will leave you on the edge of your seat. So, buckle up and get ready for an exhilarating ride as we explore the episode that has everyone talking, Yuna's mysterious disappearance. As the episode begins, we're introduced to two gorgeous girls who approach the dashing Genshiro. They ask him to take a picture of them, but little do they know, this charming Casanova has other plans. Genshiro has come to Earth in search of women with immense spiritual energy to take as his wives. And he wastes no time in making his intentions known, telling the girls that he'll add them to his list of concubines. Shocked and confused, the girls try to explain their request again, but before they know it, Genshiro scoops them up in his arms. But fear not, because his trusty assistant, Oboro, is quick to intervene and give him a well-deserved knock on the head. Talk about a disgrace to the family name. After the girls left, Genshiro told Oboro that he wanted to add them as his wives because of their supernatural power, but Oboro said to him that the girls were ordinary and there was nothing special about them. Meanwhile, at the Urujai Inn, Kogarashi is about to wake up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, this morning, Yuna's body was exposed. Kogarashi's leg had gotten him in a tight spot as they were stuck in her pantaloons. Oh boy, things are about to get rough as Yuna wakes up. Oh no, Kogarashi is thrown into the river yet again. And as usual, she feels sorry for tossing him into the river. But that's after the damage has been done. Sagiri told her she didn't have to feel bad about it. While Yaya makes her feel bad, making Yuna want to jump into the river, she has to taste what she has been doing. Sagiri was able to stop her, and then to be friendly, they made her know she has changed ever since Kogarashi started staying in the inn. She then runs off to get soy sauce for Kogarashi, who is eating. At the dining table, Kogarashi said that the girls were making noise. This made Koyuzu tell him that the noise wasn't up to that of his and Yuna's. Yuna walked in and handed the sauce to him. Then she announced she would take Koyuzu to run her first errands for the inn. Well, since she stays here, she needs to run errands also. Then we see Oboro and Genshiro walking on the street. They were discussing finding a decent wife for Genshiro. At that moment, Yuuna and Koyuzu are passing by. Genshiro is immediately attracted to Yuuna. And yes, he can see her. He is not an ordinary human. He called out, and Koyuzu at first thought he was calling out to her. But when he pointed at Yuuna, they knew it was about to go down. Well, Yuuna introduces herself. Who wouldn't? She has not been asked that question in a long time now. When Genshiro grabbed her hand, she screamed, and her skills came into action here. She tossed him into the water. This act made Genshiro want her even more. She was surprised when he came out of the water, and his soaked clothes dried almost instantly. Oboro confirmed that she was perfect for him, and he told her he wanted her as his bride. Yuuna tried discouraging him, saying she was a bound ghost, but he said, "Don't worry, girl, it's all fine with me." He carried her and said, "Let's go to my castle." Yuuna tried in vain to use poltergeist on him. When nothing seems to work, Koyuzu screams that Yuuna is Kogarashi's bride. At least that would make him stay back. She didn't stop at that, she got on, and on that, they stayed in the same room and did sexy things all night. Well, the thought of this set Genshiro's mind on rage. But still, he is going to leave with Yuuna anyway. Oboro then asked Koyuzu to back down. Seeing that Oboro could harm Koyuzu, Yuuna asked her to return home. But the raccoon child was like, "No matter where you take her, Kogarashi will save her." Well, Genshiro isn't threatened. He is the dragon god, and no one can defeat him, only time will tell. At night, Sagiri and Kogarashi walked back to the inn together. Then they saw Koyuzu, who was sad about the day's events. Simultaneously, Genshiro arrived at his castle with Yuuna in his hand. His servants rejoiced when he told them that she was his wife-to-be. After Kogarashi heard of Yuuna's capture, he decided to go and rescue her. That's the perfect thing to do, you know. Koyuzu shrinks herself, she wants to follow him. Sagiri also said she would go with them. But she states that she couldn't fight Genshiro as the ninja that she is because he is regarded as a god in her clan. But she would follow him because Yuuna is her friend. At the Dragon Lord's castle, Genshiro uses forbidden techniques to change her fancy outfits. They include the school sports uniform, Playboy bunny, Mado, naughty nurse outfit, and anime Chinese girl. Oboro walks in and informs Yuuna that she will undergo bridal training. Yuuna protests that she doesn't love Genshiro. When Oboro states that it is because she is in love with Kogarashi, she replies that they aren't in a relationship, as she always throws him into the river every morning. To this, Oboro responded that it would be best for her to get married here and save her the guilt of having to toss Kogarashi. Meanwhile, Kogarashi arrives with Koyuzu and Sagiri. They were met with a barrier guiding the castle. Sagiri can break the barrier, she uses a skill and takes on full body tights. The outfit is meant to take in all damages in her place. She offered to sneak into the castle and save Yuuna, but there was a problem, she could get Yuuna out, but Genshiro would still capture her again. Then Kogarashi made a proposal, let's save her so that Genshiro would return for something other than Yuuna. A guard heard voices and looked in their direction. They stayed out with Sagiri's bongos pressing against his chest due to the thin material of the clothes. The guard was already moving from them when he didn't see anybody. But Koyuzu's sneeze attracted his attention, something needed to be done. Sagiri knocks out the guard. Then she urges Kogarashi to distract Genshiro while she saves Yuuna. Kogarashi can cause distractions as he calls out to Genshiro. He is captured by the guards and brought before Genshiro, while Sagiri moves toward the castle. Would they be able to save Yuuna? Only time will tell. Kogarashi asks Genshiro if he can take a ghost as his wife. Genshiro then replies that he could, since the dragon clan married from any race as long as they have spiritual genetics in them. But that isn't his concern for now. He wanted to know if Kogarashi went far with Yuuna. Kogarashi is shocked by the question and tells him they didn't do smooches. He was like, calm down, dude, I didn't have that smooches. But then he thought to himself, why not put more time for Sagiri since Genshiro looks jealous by the thought of him having an affair with Yuuna. Then he said that they have done everything aside from smooching, and they did the thing. Genshiro is on fire. He rages fire and brimstone. Well, this worked as Sagiri could get to the room where Yuuna was kept. Yuuna was touched by the fact that they came to save her. She asked why Sagiri had come even if she knew how powerful these people were. Sagiri replied that she didn't plan on fighting a dragon, but she just couldn't pay a blind eye to the fact that Yuuna was held against her wish. Just as she is talking, she felt a blow on her back. It is Oboro. The blow didn't affect Sagiri as her outfit took the damage for her. Yuuna then urges Koyuzu to run away. Oboro and Sagiri fought, and Sagiri's defense outfit got scattered, exposing that luscious body. Oboro then took Sagiri before Genshiro. She told him that Sagiri possessed powers and would make a good concubine. Well, Genshiro sees it as a bonus. She would make his clan stronger. Oh no, this is bad. Yuuna felt like she had gotten them into trouble, so she offered to do whatever they wanted. What? Seriously? Do you want to marry into their clan? Kogarashi doesn't have it, so he plays hard to get it. He told Genshiro that he and Yuuna were so close that they bathed together. This made Genshiro very angry. He wasn't going to take it. He uses his dragon skills, and that's bad for Kogarashi as Genshiro throws him into the water, with a kick. Oh man, that kick is intense, he sure can't survive it. But surprise lies ahead for Genshiro as Kogarashi stands up. Before things get bad, Kogarashi wants to make it easy for Genshiro. So he asked him to let go of Yuuna and Sagiri. But the Dragon Lord doesn't want that. Well, he wants to know what Kogarashi is capable of doing. Well, the Night Fist is coming into action here. In a single punch, no not a single. In a mighty punch, Kogarashi sends Genshiro flying into the air. Well, wanna know what a fist can do? That's it. The rest of the guards got scared. Can they stand a chance against someone who just defeated the strongest Lord Genshiro? But will Oboro give up? She remembers her promise to support Genshiro and make the Ryuuga clan stronger. She isn't going to give up. She asks the guards to tend to Genshiro, and she faces Kogarashi. She slashed him with her most potent power in a flash, but it didn't affect him. She revealed her identity, she was born of the tail of the previous Black Dragon god, and she was the blade of the Dragon clan. Doesn't impress Kogarashi, he runs off to fight her. He made to punch her, but she dodged, and the punch scattered the wall around Genshiro's room. She keeps dodging his blow. Who wants to get hit by that punch? Not Oboro. She didn't have a chance of winning, then remembered her mention of not having to hit women. She exposed her tiny avocados. Is Kogarashi shocked? Because of her dress, he had always thought Oboro was a boy. This is a problem as he couldn't hit a woman. That's the only person he doesn't punch. She seizes the opportunity and swings her blade. Kogarashi keeps dodging, but she prepares her final strike. A hand catches it midway as she is about to land the sword on Kogarashi. Oh, la la, things are just about to get interesting. Nanko and Yaya are here for the save. They got to know about the situation earlier when Koyuzu escaped. She met them on the way. Nakai also wanted to come, but they stopped her. They didn't want her to use her power to change fortune here. Nanko said they should all return home, but Oboro said, you all would become Lord Genshiro's concubine. This is for the sake of the Ryuuga clan. She wants to challenge Kogarashi to a fight. Well, Kogarashi offered a solution, They could still make it look like the clan had won the battle. But if she doesn't want it the peaceful way, he can always be her opponent. Well, she knows she doesn't stand a chance, and she agrees. To make Genshiro agree, they had a plan. So Oboro walks up to Genshiro. When he opened his eyes and saw the damaged castle, Oboro lied that it was the work of the bandit. Well, that punch must have made him not remember the fight immediately. But when he remembered Kogarashi, Oboro told him that his punch had vaporized Kogarashi. But that's a lie and we know. But since Genshiro doesn't, let's play along. Oboro then showed him that Yuuna and Sagiri were both ascending to heaven. Oboro told him that Sagiri was also a ghost, and when he fell in love with them, they felt fulfilled and were now ascending to heaven. Unknown to him, Koyuzu created a replica of the girls. And surprisingly enough, Genshiro fell for it. This way, he would think that Yuuna and Sagiri have both ascended to heaven, and he would not return to the village in search of them. They were happy it worked, but Yuuna told Kogarashi that she felt it would be better to marry into the family since she always caused trouble for Kogarashi. But he told her he wasn't bothered by that, and if he was, he wouldn't have come to save her. And then he told her he had promised to make her happy. As they leave, Oboro swears in her mind to take down Kogarashi. She just couldn't fathom the fact that he was stronger than Genshiro. Well, they returned to the inn. And the following day, Kogarashi woke up and felt blonder in his hand. What is this? He asked himself. He thought it was Yuuna's blonder, but he knew hers were not small like this, and then he saw the owner. It is Oboro. He shouts, thinking that Oboro is here to kidnap Yuuna again. But that is not what she is here for. She explained that since he is powerful, having a child with him would grow the Ryuuga clan. What is? A child? You must be kidding me. And well, she just increased Kogarashi's problem in the inn. That's it for today, folks. We'll see you next time.